Yo, what's going on guys, SkystormerX, and welcome back to another episode of Minewind How To. And in today's episode, we're actually going to be talking about how to not get tracked when traveling through the Nether. I was planning on actually doing this on the Minewind server, but I couldn't get my internet to actually connect and stay long enough to actually record the video, so we're doing this in a survival world. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something, leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a lot, and hope you enjoy watching. So just because we're actually not on the Minewind server doesn't mean that we don't have all of the Minewind things that we would normally have. So for this video, I've actually dug a 1,000 block long road, similar to one that you'd see on Minewind. And as well, I've actually added in a single god item. This is the I don't know how to add multiple enchantments god item. It sharpens 30, you see. It's really overpowered, believe me. So as always, you're going to spawn in and you're going to need to run down the road for a long period of time. So actually, you're going to probably need to go about 20,000 blocks. And this is while sticking to the road. Of course, I didn't dig this road out to be 20,000 blocks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's no way I'd have time to do that. This road is 1,000 blocks though, so it's just meant to give you a taste of what an actual spawn road on a Minecraft Anarchy server would be like. So as you're running, you're just gonna want to cover a lot of distance, because there's obviously going to be a lot of players where everyone spawns in. So the farther you get out, the more likely you are to not get griefed. So what you're going to want to do while you're running down your stretch of the Nether highway, you're going to want to place down no signs that actually tell who you are. Also, when you break off away from the highway, you're going to want to place down as few blocks as possible. And when you do place down those blocks, you're going to want to make them netherrack so that they blend in at least. So as you can see, we're breaking off of the highway right here. So we're going to start off on our own journey. This is often the longest stretch of your Nether travel, just because you don't have a highway to speed it up to where you only have to go down a certain set path. In this, you will usually have to do a good amount of digging, as well as you'll have to do a lot of running. You saw me right there. I broke those blocks, and that's not what I wanted to do. That was just me acting out of muscle memory. So, you're going to want to put them back, because you're trying to leave as little of a trace that any player was ever here as you possibly can. Ender pearls are a great way of actually doing this, traveling without actually touching the land around you. But regular walking, there's absolutely nothing bad with it. So if you get to a situation like this, where you're going to have to break blocks just to get up above an area, you could easily, very easily actually, just build up like 2 blocks. You shouldn't do this, because this is going to give away your location. You're going to want to put everything back just about where it was to start with. If there's little problems there, it doesn't really matter, because nobody is actually trained enough to see exactly how Nether terrain is supposed to spawn in, but it should look natural. Ah, my hair is on fire! My hair is on fire. Okay, I'm good. When you have to cross lava pits like this, a good idea is to build out, break behind you. Replace what you came out of course. Then build out, break behind you. Another thing you can do, you can actually use ender pearls to bypass having to go in pits of lava. And as you can see, I caught myself on fire, but it's possible to do it without catching on fire. You just have to make sure your timing is correct. So say you've gotten this far and you're actually ready to make your portal and leave this horrid place. So what you're going to want to do is actually make it underneath lava. Once you build your portal and it is underneath lava, let me just break these. you need to block back up all of your hole. You can use an ender pearl to get out, of course. And once you're actually done covering up your area, the X-Ring player should not be able to see your portal at all. If you're still worried that your portal is going to be found, you can actually do one more way that's going to absolutely guarantee nobody's going to find this portal. The one problem with this method, you will have to have at least 2 different accounts to actually use this method. So what you do, with one account, you get all the way in the end, build your portal, whatnot, everything. Then you teleport your other account in and give them a pickaxe. You have your main account travel through the portal alone. From there, you are going to want to have your other account dig the portal completely out and fill everything in with netherrack. And then after that, you have your other account teleport to your main account, and you'll have absolutely no trace of there ever being a portal. And from there, you have safely never traveled. Of course, you'd still need to be a little bit cautious with leaving a trace in the overworld, but now you're much safer. I'm going to end the video here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a lot, and I will see you in the next episode of Minewind How To. Goodbye. This is totally a real sharpness 30. Why is my frame rate terrible?